every weeknight on 23 News at 5.
Previously on One Life to Live.
If you got the Buchanan brand on your DNA test, I will move you in the mansion. Business that works.
Where were you? And what were you doing the night of the accident?
I'll tell you what happened.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, slow down, cowboy. You're making his head spin.
To tell you the truth, Renee, it's kind of doing it all by himself.
Somebody call 911 and get the house doctor, hurry.
Max, darling, we have to do something. Max, where is that doctor? Please, somebody help.
Someone's on the phone with doctors.
Now back off, boy. You are not touching him.
No, please, for God's sake, he's a doctor.
Hey, can you hear me? What's his name? Max, can you open your eyes? What happened?
I don't know. We were just talking, and all of a sudden he keeled over. Please, can you do something? Excuse me. Max.
Well, you're right. This is quite a surprise. What are you doing in Landview?
I came to see you, as a matter of fact.
Me?
You, among other missing things.
Why?
Do you remember when we met in Paris?
The reception. We met briefly in passing.
A reception given by your father and grandfather, as I recall.
They weren't my father or my
Oh,
grandfather.
yes, I hear. There's a different story now. You've gotten yourself a whole new family, haven't you? Sort of like a snake when he sheds his skin for a new one.
That's not how it is, actually.
Oh, you know, that's really very funny. I thought I might hear that phrase come out of you.
Why are you here?
Are you right-handed?
Yes, I am. Why?
Oh, it's just body language. I've noticed that you turn to the right when I ask you a question, and right-handed people, when that happens, it's because they're creating information. In other words, they're lying.
Lying. Why would I lie to you? And why would you come here and accuse me of that? What is this about?
This is about you and I sharing the same man for the last 2 years. This is about Daniel. This is about my husband.
You're back.
Yes, I'm back.
I trust I was the first one you called.
Indeed. How about this heat wave? I thought I landed in the Sahara.
Yes, the heat is certainly on. How's Cassie?
She has her good days, and then she has her bad. But she responded to me immediately as soon as I arrived. She almost seemed like her old self. We laughed, we talked, cried, held each other for most of the night.
Well, that's good.
Except her doctors tell me it's the first lucid moment she's had in weeks. She's not responding or progressing the way that they had hoped. So I said I wanted to bring her home, but they said no. If she was moved, it might cause irreparable damage. So they want me to be prepared to go back and forth to Switzerland to visit her as part of her therapy. They somehow feel that my presence grounds her.
Well, that sounds great. And the timing is just about perfect. Yeah, you should go back, unless, of course, you can't.
can't. Seeing Cassie almost made me forget.
Forget? How can you forget the prospect of going to jail for running down Jessica? Face it, there's no forgetting.
No. And there never will be.
All right, Lindsay, let's hear it.
Sam.
And I want you to tell me where you were and what you were doing the night of the accident, all right? I don't want any more lies. I don't want any more stories from you. I saw the surveillance tape of the gallery. I saw you come back to the gallery after 11:30, a full 2.5 hours after you said. So spill, Lindsay, where were you and what were you doing?
Sam, it is embarrassing. It has nothing to do with the accident. I can't.
You don't have a choice, Lindsay. Tell me, now.
You really think that I did it, don't you?
Lindsay, it doesn't really matter what I believe. It does matter what the police and the district attorney believe. Okay, fine. No, I don't. I don't believe you could do this in a million years. But what were you doing? And why won't you tell me? See, if you don't tell me, I can't help you.
Okay. But don't say anything until I'm finished, until I've explained, okay?
Sam, could I see you for a minute?
Okay. Look, this is not the place to discuss this. I will see you later at the gallery and we'll talk there, all right? Lindsay, do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Can't get my mind off this videotape. What we saw on it, what it means to this case. What it means is that Lindsay has painted herself into a corner. You know it and I know it. For the life of me, though, I cannot figure out why. Yeah, neither can I. I don't believe it, but all the facts are right here. They're on the tape. You know, Sam, I don't want to tell you how I think you ought to do your job, but my guess is that Hank won't want to go to trial on this if he can avoid it, so might be time to start thinking about pleading her out.
Oh, what, cut a deal?
Cut a deal, maybe for a reduced sentence, maybe even for a suspended sentence.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Huggies Little Swimmers Disposable Swim Pants. Little Swimmers make the water big fun.
A day at the beach in a diaper is no day at the beach. That's why there's Huggies Little Swimmers Disposable Swim Pants. They don't swell up like diapers or training pants, and Little Swimmers with leak guards are designed to protect as you play in the water. For boys and girls. Little Swimmers make the water big fun.
Bring home a timeless treasure. It's the animated musical masterpiece the whole family will love again and again.
Catchy tune.
The King and I. Own it on video and DVD this Tuesday.
The average smelly sock contains over 1 million living odor-causing germs. Many can go on living even after you wash. If that leaves a bad taste in your mouth, maybe you should try a new way to wash. Gain with bleach. It kills 99.9% of odor-causing germs. New Gain with bleach kills germs that cause odors.
This week, the Publishers Clearinghouse Prize Patrol has no van to drive and no checks to deliver. Because this week, Publishers Clearinghouse is putting thousands of real checks right in the mail. If you get an envelope with this green star, open it and you can find a real check for $100,000 that you can take right to the bank. So this week, the Prize Patrol will have to find something else to do.
Yes. Nice one.
Watch for a Publishers Clearinghouse envelope with a green star. There could be a real check inside.
Stress stinks. Arid works. Even under stress, Arid can help stop your worst-smelling sweat. Arid works. Arid, powerful protection against your worst-smelling sweat.
Mamma mia, cheesioso, molto bene, delizioso. Now Pringles, a pizzalicious.
I won't play truth or dare with my color. I shampoo with Color Vive by L'Oreal.
Color Vive is formulated with a UV filter to protect and revitalize every strand.
That's why my color stays truer, longer, my hair healthier. With Color Vive by L'Oreal.
I'm putting my foot down. You are not going to that interview with Dr. Staretsky.
Okay, Berg. I guess I just didn't really realize it was going to upset you this much.
Well, it does.
Well, whatever you want me to do. Well, that was a fun trip back to the 50s. Now get out of my face.
Two Guys and a Girl moves to 8/7 Central July 21st on ABC.
What happened while I was away? Am I about to go to jail? Have they found out that I did it?
No. No, your secret's still safe. But if you give them ammunition, if you confess, they'll put you away for good. And that'll leave Cassie without hope, without help.
I don't know. I don't think I can go on living like this.
Well, then go back to Switzerland now. Go back and take care of Cassie.
Are you so worried about Cassie, or are you a bit worried about yourself? After all, you did get rid of the car.
Oh, no, you don't. I didn't start this, Dorian. I've been nothing but loyal to you. Yes, I want my butt covered, but my loyalty is not for sale, and you should know that by now. We're friends because of who we are, what we've been through.
I know that. You're just about the only person in this entire town that I know will stick by me no matter what.
Let me get that.
Why? Oh, Jay.
Lord Hayes' residence.
I need to speak to Dorian right away, please.
Oh, who's calling?
Lindsay Rappaport.
Well, Dorian's out of the country.
Wait a minute.
I heard her, RJ. Put her on the phone. I need to speak with her immediately.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you just have to call back.
Who was that?
Lindsay.
Why did you hang up?
Dorian, I just don't think you should be talking to Lindsay right now.
I don't think it's up to you to choose who I speak to and who I don't speak to. She's my business partner. I'm calling her back.
Well, there's something you should know before you speak to her.
Mm-hmm.
While you were gone, the police made a breakthrough in their investigation. They have a suspect. They've arrested Lindsay and charged her with vehicular homicide.
Johnny, could you take this to technical services? I want to verify the clock in that surveillance camera and then lock that up tight in the property room.
Will do. Okay. Yeah, I'll do
I assume Sam told you about the surveillance team.
Yeah, he's pretty furious. I can only imagine what you must be feeling. You know, to think a few days ago we were celebrating my birthday. You gave me this necklace. It's so beautiful. Now you must think I'm some kind of monster, but I'm not. I'm not. I can't tell you where I was, Bo. I can't tell you where I was that night, but not for any reasons that have to do with the accident.
I think that the reasons are best kept between your attorney and you at this point.
You know, I thought you might be angry. I thought you might even hate me. I see when I look in your eyes? Pity. That's even worse.
She should never have been granted bail. I don't know what the judge was thinking.
Yeah. Listen, I've been meaning to ask you, any chance you can put this on hold long enough for us to have dinner tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Inner strength, outer calm. Pantene brings health, and health brings balance. The secret to more perfect hair. Pantene, love your hair. Hey, why repair when you can grow better hair? Pantene protects what's new. Then it improves root to tip. What's not to love? Pantene, love your hair.
Hey, listen up. Know how you love the great flavor of extra sugar-free gum? Now the flavor lasts longer than ever, so you can enjoy more of life's little extras, like extra mileage, extra innings, even extra credit. And the flavor will last right through. Extra's flavor now lasts so long, it may even attract some extra attention. So take any extra steps you need to try extra. Why? Now the flavor you love lasts longer than ever.
Discover well-being in the Healing Garden, where soothing lavender therapies help relaxation grow. The Healing Garden. Holistic fragrances for the mind, body, and spirit.
Spring, the freshest time of year. Mr. Clean's got the secret to bring it all in here.
All the freshness of spring with new Mr. Clean Springtime Fresh Scent.
Mr. Clean.
I just bought every overnight laxative I could find.
Why?
To prove nothing's gentler than Phillips Milk of Magnesia. X-Lax, Senecot, every one of these others contains stimulants. That one says on the label it may cause abdominal discomfort, faintness, and cramps. Phillips is the only one that's stimulant-free. Nothing's more effective, nothing's safer. Does that explain everything?
Yeah, except who's taking these back?
Phillips, safe, effective relief without harsh stimulants.
Announcing the 1999 Huggies Ultra Trim Diaper, America's driest. Only Huggies has new aerodynamic Breathe Dry engineering. It now lets up to twice as much fresh air in to keep skin drier than any other diaper. Test drive the 1999 Huggies Ultra Trim for skin that's dry, beautiful, healthy. Hit the road in America's driest diaper. Huggies Ultra Trim.
Hey, did I grow yet? Am I taller? Nope. Are you sure? Mm-hmm. I better eat some more Kix.
Now Kix is a good source of calcium, as much calcium as the milk you pour on it. Kids need all they can get during the years when pediatricians say bones grow the most.
Anything now? I think a couple of centimeters. I thought so.
Kix, with more calcium than any leading kid cereal. Kid tested, mother approved.
Lose your way, and I will follow here today.
From the creators of 30-something, CeeLo Ward and Billy Campbell in the series the critics call the best new show. Once and Again, Tuesdays this fall on ABC.
Thanks.
Max, don't do this. Don't you leave me, Max. Come on. Come on, Max. Think of your children. Come on. Max. Max. Yeah, hey. Hey.
Oh, what happened?
Slowly. Take it easy. You're passed out.
Passed out, you're kidding. Oh, of course, I'm on the floor.
You fainted, Don. You scared us to death.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm fine. I'm fine now.
Have you eaten anything today?
I can't remember.
Well, is there anything in your medical history that might explain this?
No, fine. I've always been fine.
All the same, I think I should take you down to the hospital just to be on the safe side.
No, I'm fine. The heat must have just gotten to me. That's really nothing to worry about.
Don't be so sure. Loss of consciousness could be caused by any number of things. Could be a stroke, an aneurysm, low blood pressure, heart attack, hypoglycemia.
Well, thank you for that extensive list of dire illnesses. Now I'm really feeling better.
Okay, take it easy.
No, I'm fine. Okay, that's it, everyone. Show's over. Next show, 4:30.
Max, you're going for a checkup. I insist.
I'm going to make sure he gets the red carpet treatment. A reputable doctor.
Darling.
Not a doctor who kills his patients.
He's just helped us.
Look, I appreciate your concern, but really, there's no need to worry.
That's right. Max couldn't die because only the good die young. Right, Max?
Blair, 1 minute, please. What was that sob fest all about? I mean, if I didn't know better, I'd swear you and Holden were still bouncing in beds together.
He told you.
No, not exactly. I should have known, when I was standing in that receiving line. I mean, your face got all red and you bolted out of the place.
I didn't...
What? You didn't want to face the woman that you might be hurting? Is that it?
No. You don't understand that
on the contrary, Ms. Monroe or Davis or whatever the hell you call yourself these days. I understand all too well. It's just that I didn't understand at the time. You see, you could have stayed at the reception. You could have patted your long eyelashes across the room to Daniel. You really could have. There was no need for you to run out of the place like you did. In fact, I actually believe it was a little cowardly of you.
I
don't ever interrupt me. Please, just let me say what I have to say to you, please. You see, I was blissfully unaware. That's pretty pathetic, isn't it? I know. Here I am, somebody who gives advice on relationships to all kinds of other people, and I can't see what's going on in my own marriage. Anyway, he disappeared in December, along with a lot of my own money, and money from the investors who he represented.
What?
Oh, that's good. You did that very well, that feigned shock and surprise.
No, I really didn't know. What? When did he disappear?
It was around Christmas. He stayed for the holidays. I thought that was very sweet of him. And I suppose he spent New Year's Eve with you, didn't he?
No.
You know, I was really terrified at first. I know that his business associates were not the most savory characters on the planet, including your grandfather.
They weren't my grandfather.
I really expected him to show up bloodied or stiff. And then I found those empty bank accounts. And I discovered the little Paris apartment that you shared with him and had your little romantic farce in.
That is not how it was.
You see, there it is again. That phrase. Miss Davis, you left your letters there. And the poems that he wrote to you. I have to tell you, that was a little hard. Anyway, look, why don't you just tell me where he is? You know, whatever little romantic love nest you have here in Landview.
There's no little love nest.
Oh, the tune is changing now, isn't
I
it?
haven't seen him in months.
But the charade continues.
Listen, you believe what you want. Okay, you hire a private detective if you want to. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know where he is.
What happened with Lindsay?
You know, the one thing I don't need from you right now is I told you so.
Sam. What happened with Lindsay?
There's a problem with Lindsay's alibi.
What kind of a problem?
I just got through with Bo. He wants to get this over with. Now, he thinks that, we should cut a deal. That I should plead her guilty. That kind of problem. The fatal kind.
Dorian, what's going on? Why haven't you talked to me? Are you turning on me?
No.
You don't think I had anything to do with this, do you?
Lindsay, I'm sure that you didn't.
Oh, thank God somebody believes in me. But Dorian, I'm in trouble. I need your help. So if you never do another thing for me in this life, tell me that you will help me now.
The Victoria's Secret semi-annual sale ends Tuesday, so hurry in for your last chance to save on our beautiful lingerie. Victoria's Secret semi-annual sale is the best lingerie sale in the world, but it's all over Tuesday.
You see this guy's in love with you. Yes, I'm in love.
You never know when you'll find your missing hand, so be ready with Scope. Nothing kills more bad breath germs. Its minty tingle gets breath Scope clean and fresh. Scope, feel the tingle.
Sears Giant Wall-to-Wall Tire Sale. Get incredible deals for whatever you drive. All brands, all sizes, all tires on sale. And with thousands in stock, we've got the right tire for you right now. Sears, your smart stop for tires and batteries.
If only snacking weren't just about treating yourself, but about treating yourself well. In this spirit, Snackwell's brings you Caramel Delights cookies. Divinely rich, yet amazingly reduced in fat. Snackwell's Caramel Delights. Live well, snack well.
You mousse, you gel, you spray. And even if you shampoo, it can all build up. Not a pretty picture. But now heat-activated Thermosilk brings you the first daily clarifying shampoo that removes buildup and improves your hair's condition with heat. It takes away all that styling leaves behind and leaves you with softer, shinier, livelier hair. You clear? Thermosilk, where there's heat, there's healthy hair.
Raisin Bran Crunch. Tastes so good. Breakfast is back.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
How can I make my home safer?
Are my kids safe in school?
How do I keep them from strangers?
Is my neighborhood safe?
You want to know how to make Kern County safer for you and your family. We're using the power of television to show you how with 23 safer neighborhoods. Every week on 23 News, we'll show you new and easy ways you can make your neighborhood a safer neighborhood. Because at 23 ABC, the news isn't just about problems, it's about solutions.
nice time at the movies, dear.
I really don't have anything against mothers, but sometimes it pays to get on the Get Bus.
Pick up a sizzling summer youth pass and ride all summer long for under $40.
Work with the best orchards in the West, and you'll know a thing or two about apple juice. Stock one of the best produce departments around, and you'll know how to pick the best of the crop.
This week, take home juicy USDA Select London broiled steaks for only $1.17 a pound with Vaughn's Club. And get fresh corn on the cob. 4 ears are just $1 with Vaughn's Club.
When we say Vaughn's brands are as good as national brands, we really are speaking from experience.
The Prudential America West offers this 4-bedroom home, 2.5 acres on the river. Call Bob Argust at 334-4183.
Jackie Parks and Lainey Lockwood every weeknight on 23 News at 5.
Asa, have you completely gone around the bend this time? Me and Max? Come on, please, I don't even know where you come up with this stuff.
Why the tears?
Well, if you really must know, it's Star. I'm telling you, she has a crush on Max and has for a long time, and she would be devastated if something ever happened to Max.
Who do you think you're fooling, Blair? How long has this thing been going on between you and Max?
What thing are you talking about? You know what? You're barking up the wrong tree, which surprises me for an old dog like you.
Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think this stinks worse than a buzzard's roost. And if Max in there plans on being a Buchanan, he's got to get better taste real quick.
Max? A Buchanan? My. Have the tests come in?
You wish. But I'm going to tell you something right now. If Max does turn out to be my son, he comes to me alone, no baggage, solo. Comprende? Because I don't want the likes of a low-scheming witch like you near me or my family.
I don't have a fever.
Are you sure? Because you feel a little warm to me.
It's because of the weather.
Yeah, well, maybe. I'll tell you, I am not taking a chance. I am going to ask Asa to arrange for a full physical examination for you, and he will make sure that you get excellent, top-notch treatment. Are you sure that you're all right? Because I have a feeling that you're not.
No, I'm not all right. I'm not all right because I can't be your son. You're too good for me. I can't do this. I can't take advantage of you like this.
What are you talking about? Asa won't mind. Darling, what is the point of money if you don't get a full benefit from it? Listen to me, Max. If I could have chosen any man in the world to be my son, I would have chosen you. That's what makes this all so magical, so wonderful. And if I'm acting like an old mother hen, it's because I am so darned happy.
Thank you, Dr. Davidson.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm very glad to have had this meeting.
Me too.
Please, think about what I said.
I will.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, thanks.
Hi. Excuse me. Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. What about?
Well, about Max. Could you examine him? You know, give him a physical, you know.
Me?
Well, yeah, you're a doctor, right?
Well, yes, I am, but I'm not licensed in Pennsylvania yet.
Well, what I really want to know are, have you ever operated on an aneurysm before? I had to lie about where I was that night. What was I supposed to do? Tell them I was at the lab bribing Jeff Barnes to change Matthew's DNA test? Bo would never forgive me for that.
So what? So what if Bo doesn't forgive you? Is it worth spending 20, 30, 40 years of your life in a jail cell? Lindsay, you've got to tell the truth.
I can't. Don't you see that I can't? I almost told Sam, And then Bo walked up, and you should have seen the look on his face. I know what this will do to him.
You didn't do it. You know it. I know it. You've got to clear your name.
I think that there's a way. I think there's a way that we can do this without destroying what I have with Bo. I can say that I was with you. I can say I was with you the whole time, and that we were talking about art, or the gallery, the business. Dorian, please. I need you. I don't have anyone else. Please say you'll vouch for me, please. Everything depends on it. Everything.
Been here, done that, heard that, tried that.
Life getting a little predictable? Turn things around. Introducing Wild Vine's Blackberry Merlot. It's no ordinary Merlot.
Some wine?
It's Blackberry Merlot.
Now this I like.
Wild Vine's Blackberry Merlot. Wine never tasted so good.
I can't believe you got caught in the trap again.
Here it comes.
Ever since they started putting new Cheese Mania cheese balls in the traps, you can't control yourself.
Huh? New Planters Cheese Mania in original white cheddar, cheddar and sour cream and jalapeno cheese. Do you have Cheese Mania?
Oh, suki now. Hey! Come on.
Lever 2000, a tough deodorant clean, plus moisturizers for your skin. The touchable clean for all your 2000 parts.
Man, that chili was hot.
You got heartburn too?
Yeah. Want to try these new Pepsi AC chewables?
It says you gotta take it with water. What's the water for? With Tums, you don't need water.
Just because new Pepsid is chewable doesn't mean it works like Tums. Tums calcium neutralizes acid fast. Pepsid Chewables famotidine has to go through your bloodstream, so it takes 40 minutes just to start controlling acid.
You want to go back for water?
Forget the water. Pass the Tums.
Are you sick and tired of hearing about the Millennium Bug? Well, so are we. Raid, the official killer of the Millennium Bug, kills bugs dead. It's official. The Millennium Bug is a dead issue.
Raid!
Raid! Raid, the official killer of the Millennium Bug, kills bugs dead.
Honey, hand me the diaper bag.
I thought you took it.
No.
Hope he doesn't get any ideas.
Hey, you can keep going when you've got new Loves. They've got triple layer protection and they're great on leaks.
So far, so good.
Honey, hand me the keys.
Keys?
Live and learn and get new Loves, the ones with triple layer protection.
Every Monday this summer, ABC has the movies that make it a cruel, cruel summer. She respected him. She believed him. She trusted him. She shouldn't have. If you think this couldn't happen to you, think again. She woke up pregnant. ABC tonight. It's a cruel, cruel summer.
Yes, I've operated on aneurysms.
In the brain?
Well, yes, I've assisted on numerous cases.
Well, then you know. Are there some aneurysms that are impossible to fix?
Well, that depends on the risk that the patient and the surgeon are willing to take. Any aneurysm can be treated in some fashion. The question is, what's the chance of the patient's survival and still have a decent quality of life? Are you talking about your friend Max?
Max? No, I'm just curious, that's all.
Well, I never thought I'd be writing this, but I can see why Daniel fell for little Miss Davidson, as she now calls herself. When she looks at you with those big, innocent, saucer-like eyes and tells you what no reasonable woman could possibly believe. Oh, my God. Even I wanted to believe her.
wasn't prepared, son.
I know the feeling. So, you have your little story straight now?
It's not a story.
Please, sit down.
I had an affair with your husband.
Well, there's nothing like stating the obvious, is there?
But I didn't know that he was married.
Why exactly would I believe you?
You think at that reception that I ran off all scarlet and red because I didn't want to see you. It's because I didn't know that you existed.
Well, that's certainly comforting.
I wish you would believe me. I'm telling you the truth. I didn't know.
You know what, Miss Davidson, you really are very convincing. You are. But if all of that is true, why would my philandering husband take me to a reception that was given by your grandfather?
Because I wasn't expected to be there. I surprised everyone by going. I nearly killed myself to get there, just so I could see him.
Well, you'll forgive me for being just a little bit dubious.
You know, I loved him. And he loved me.
Well, that's certainly touching. But I doubt very seriously that Daniel was or ever could be capable of that kind of love.
Well, maybe that's because you didn't give him any for a long time.
How dare you? How dare you waltz in here and tell me that I didn't love my husband enough? How dare you do that? Where would you get that kind of information?
From him, isn't it obvious? I mean, he was lonely.
Lonely? Lonely. Is that what he told you, that he was lonely? He was trying to get you into his bed. Are you really that much of a little fool? Are you?
No. You believe what you want. You believe that your marriage was heaven on earth if you want to. But why don't you explain to yourself? Not even me. Why did he come to me?
You know what? You make a very good point. You do. So, why don't you just tell me where he is, and then I can ask him that myself?
Because I don't know where he is. I swear to you, if I had known that he was married, I would never have had an affair with him. And I have not seen him since that reception, and I have not answered his calls, and I have not returned his letters. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know where he is.
Okay. Well, if you do hear from him, you will let me know, won't you?
All right, Counselor, what time should I pick you up tonight?
Tonight.
Dinner, remember?
Oh, right. Oh, listen, John, I'm in the middle of researching vehicular homicide and leaving the scene of an accident. I got a lot to do. I really need the time. Rain check?
Yeah, right.
John, something wrong?
Yeah, you could say that.
What?
What? Us, Taya.
Us. There's nothing wrong with us.
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. I stand corrected. There couldn't be anything wrong with us because you know what? There is no us. Not anymore. There is nothing for you but this case. You know, you were turning yourself into some kind of avenging angel, and you're not going to stop until you convict someone for that poor baby's death. This is not just a job for you anymore. It is becoming an obsession, and you know something? You are over the line. You know, I got an idea. Let's not just forget about dinner, okay? Why don't we just forget about the whole damn thing? What do you say? Yeah. Good answer, Counselor.
Will you try to cut Lindsay a deal?
Lindsay, if you're there, would you pick up, please? Lindsay? It's the machine. I told her. I told her not to leave home. I told her to wait there for me, and look at you've gone.
You've got your work cut out for you. Cutting a deal if she doesn't have a credible alibi. She's got to know that.
Yeah, but why would she lie? I've gone over and over and over this in my mind. I mean, what is she trying to hide? You know, maybe she's sick. Maybe it's a sickness, you know, some psychological thing, you know? Maybe. I mean, just maybe she doesn't remember doing it. I mean, that's possible. Maybe she's got something that gave her a blackout and she just doesn't remember doing what she did.
Those are an awful lot of maybes.
Yeah.
Well, at least you and I agree on one thing. Right now, it looks an awful lot like Lindsay is the one.
Like these little guys, your little one needs the proper nutrition to grow. If you're concerned about your child's nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure. It provides complete balanced nutrition and tastes great. Pediasure.
Melissa, give me a break.
Watch their eyes light up as they stretch their imagination.
Introducing new Crayola Model Magic, a revolutionary, soft, spongy modeling material that dries overnight, so kids can make and keep a world of creations. And it's crumble-free, so it doesn't leave a mess. How cool is that?
How wondrous Crayola can be. Crayola.
New Crayola Model Magic. There's only one Crayola.
Is your skincare product incomplete? Now have it all. New Olay Complete. Protection from UVA and UVB rays, vitamin E, and light Olay moisture. Oil of Olay Complete. Proven to give your skin everything it needs most.
We know all about it. Some people throw away the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes without even opening it up. Well, this week, that could be a costly mistake. Because this week, if you throw away a Publishers Clearinghouse envelope with this green star, you could be throwing away a real check for $100,000. There are thousands of real checks right inside selected envelopes marked with a green star. Checks you can take right to the bank. So watch for a Publishers Clearinghouse envelope with a green star. There could be a real check inside.
It's time. Time for your heartburn to kick in because your heartburn relief gave out. It happens 2 or more days a week, even though you've treated it and changed your diet. That frequent, persistent heartburn may be due to acid reflux disease, potentially serious.
It's Prilosec time. Time to see your doctor about prescription Prilosec. Your results may vary, but for many people, Prilosec provides 24 hours of complete heartburn relief with 1 daily dose. Ask your doctor for more information about Prilosec and if it's right for you. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. 24 hours of complete heartburn relief is possible. It's Prilosec time.
Meet Tess. She's a mover and a shaker. Not to mention a fitness buff. She's a busy girl, all right. She's even eating cereal. So now's the time for Carnation Follow-Up with all the nutrition of starter formulas, plus nearly twice the calcium. And Carnation Follow-Up can save you up to 20%. The very thought makes Tess giggle all over. Bring out the very best in your baby with Carnation Follow-Up from Nestle, also in soy.
Jillian is torn between the man she loves
You're all I ever wanted in this whole world.
and the man that wants to love her.
You ended the marriage. Let her go.
If she can't let go of the past,
Ryan is still in your blood. You still love him.
how will she move on to the future?
Jake Ryan's out of my life.
I don't think he is.
All My Children on ABC Daytime.
Max.
want to tell you something. I watched Blair fall completely apart when you went down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, go figure.
That could be that bull Holden. She's been hanging around you nonstop.
Asa,
Now, you listen. I'm talking. I married that vixen. She almost killed me. I can't stomach the sight of her. Now, you listen to this here and now. You turn out to be the real McCoy. The DNA's a match. You can have anything you want from me. Money, business, and most of all, my heart. It seems you've already got Renee's. But you must do one thing in return.
What's that?
Put Blair, Daimler, Kramer, Manning, whatever the hell she calls herself, out of your life. Completely, utterly, for all time.
I'm not willing to concede that Lindsay's guilty. I'm not. Not yet. I mean, what kind of lawyer would that make me if I did that? What kind of man, knowing what this is going to put Will and Jen through? I mean, seeing their mother go through something like this.
Oh, I know.
The thing is, if Lindsay wasn't at the scene of the accident, where was she and why won't she tell me? It just doesn't make any sense to me. I've known that woman a long time. I was married to her for a long time. I know her. I thought I knew her anyway. I'm not sure what I know anymore. No, she couldn't have done it. She couldn't have done it to Jessica. She couldn't have done it to her own granddaughter.
Oh, Sam.
You should go, I think. I have a lot of work to do, and I need to think this through.
I guess I'll see you later.
Dorian, you are my only hope. I can't tell Bo or Sam that I fixed those DNA tests. I just can't. It's okay. I understand, I really do. Why would you want to get involved? But thanks anyway.
Lindsay, wait. The reason I was hesitating is because I just have come back from visiting Cassie, and her doctors tell me that I have to go and visit her regularly in order for her to recover. Now, you will no doubt go on trial. I will be called as a witness. If I can't leave Landview, how am I possibly going to help my daughter?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I want to help you, and that I will help you. It's just that what you're proposing doesn't make any sense at all.
Do you have any other suggestion?
Not yet, but I will. And I promise you, what I do suggest is going to make sense. For all of us.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
She's got nerves of steel, but her bones are another story. That's why Sunny Delight with calcium has as much calcium as milk and is a source of more vitamins than the next leading chilled juice drink for healthy bodies and crash landings. Reach for the good stuff. Reach for the sun. Sunny Delight.
How geologist Ted Barton eats a Reese's Crunchy Cookie Cup.
First, I take a core sample. Next, I examine the strata. And then I digest the findings.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's Crunchy Cookie Cup. Also available in miniatures.
Experience the exotic scent of the tropics. We've captured it in tropical bloom. Downy's lush floral scent. Exotic tropical bloom Downy. Escape to the tropics.
A neglected septic system is like a time bomb under your house. Diffuse it with maintenance and advanced formula Rid-X septic treatment. It digests grease and paper and helps keep your system trouble-free. Diffuse that time bomb. Use Rid-X every month.
Opening arguments start at 9:30, whether this arthritis pain goes away or not. So I took something strong, something I knew would work. I took Advil liquid gels. Nothing's been proven stronger on arthritis pain. Liquid gels are the only pain reliever with liquid inside. Nobody else has that. Nobody. So when you don't have time for arthritis pain, take Advil liquid gels. Relief that's stronger than pain.
Huh?
Lunch is served.
You can't eat me, Putty Cat.
You're right. And you know why, my fine feathered friend?
It's not in my contract?
No, because a sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy...
What's eating him?
Uh-oh, germs! Gotta disinfect! Reach for the big guy!
Who did you expect?
Mr. Clean!
Antibacterial Mr. Clean knocks out germs and cuts tough, greasy dirt with ease. If you're not using Mr. Clean, you're working too hard.
Oh, yeah, that's a better kind of clean. Tough on germs and easy as you please. He's got the muscle to put your mind at ease. Mr. Clean!
He's tough on dirt and germs, easy on you.
On the next One Life to Live.
You're really the only person I want to talk to right now. I did not go out and intentionally ruin your marriage. Wherever you were, you say I was with you.
Where were you that night anyway?
Catch up with everything at ABC Daytime. Read the Daily Scoop at abc.com, part of the Go Network.